Bryan with Abound Web Design here with another Squarespace tutorial. One of the requests that I get quite often, probably because I work with a lot of churches and nonprofits, is to have a calendar on their website. This can be a little confusing on Squarespace because you can get a calendar added, but then it is difficult to know how to get anything added to it, any of the events added to it. And so you have to use two different features of Squarespace together to make this happen. And so let's jump over to my demo website and I'll show you how to make this happen. Okay, so the first thing that we're going to want to do is get a calendar block added. So we'll just go straight into edit mode here on our home page for this demo website and scroll down. Let's put it right here below the testimonials section. And we're just going to do a blank section. And then let's edit this. The colors. Okay, let's go bright one here. And I'm gonna make it a little bit taller there. And then we're gonna scroll down here, calendar block. And let's size this up. So let's go. Let's see, it's 24 blocks across. So 36, yep, we'll do that. And then we'll go drag it over where there's 3 on each side. And then you'll see here, I'll save that and exit and then go preview mode. And you'll see like there's these events that are attached to it. Okay. They obviously don't mean anything. It's just filler. All right. So scrolling down here, and we're going to click on the calendar block and hit the pencil there to edit. And let's move this over where you can see it. And you'll see here it says display events, blog posts, products, or gallery images as a calendar. Learn more. Start by selecting one of your pages below. And so right now, the pages that I have that are even an option, these things here, is a portfolio and a blog. And so neither one of those is going to work. So what you have to do is you have to get an events page going. So a list of events to pull into. This is a summary block of sorts because it pulls in from another section. So I'm going to go exit here and then we'll create an events page in the not link section so it doesn't show up here in the main navigation. So we'll click the plus there and we'll scroll down to these collections. You have a blog portfolio. You saw some of those that you could put on the calendar. But we'll do events. And you have two choices here that you can choose from, and either one really works, probably depending upon whether or not you're going to have this be a page that shows up in your main navigation. If you're going to do that, you might want to choose this one, but if not, you could just choose this one because it's not going to really matter. People aren't going to probably be viewing that page much on your website anyway. So we'll choose that one. And it's wanting to label it events one. I don't know why it always throws a number in there, but we'll delete that off of there. Hit enter. And then we can click the wheel here to make sure you can see that the URL slug is events. And you have these different events here that have been auto created. So now we have these events that we can choose from. And let's see, they're Wednesday, January the 1st, 2025, January 22nd, January 2nd of 2025. So these are all 2025 events. And so we can go into the three dots here, and it is October 4th right now of 2024. So I could go into the date and time and go back, and we can go, let's say October the 8th, and it starts at 5 and it ends. Again, we're going to go back to, I went too far, to October the 8th, and we're going to go, so it knows that I can't go before that because the event obviously can't end at a time that is before it started. So started at 5, ends at, it's kind of finicky here. They get to drag it. You can say it's 2 hours, lasted till 8 o'clock. And we'll go. So in each of these, you have the option. So you can it's published right now. You can add categories to it. You can make it a featured event because, like it says there, some templates and blocks will highlight an event flagged as featured. So I always like to turn those to featured. And then, so we go save. And then let's go do another one. Let's set so we can see a couple of them there. So we'll do the same thing with this one. The settings. We'll go back to October and let's choose the 24th. And again, so let's say this one starts at 4. And then the end, October the 24th. And we'll say it lasts, 2 hours. We'll say it lasts until 6. Save it. And make sure there wasn't anything else. Yep. When you actually create these, you'll probably want to adjust the event URL based off of, like it says right there, event 2. Like whatever the name of your event is, just each word, make sure you have a dash in between. The excerpt would be like a short preview of what the event was, because you'll see those show up in a minute. And then you can change the picture out with something that coincides with the event. And so we'll go close. And let's go back to the home page. And then we'll go down here to where the calendar's at. We'll go edit and click on that. Move this back over here where you can see it again. And now you see it has the choice of events to be where we can use that as well. So choose that, save, exit. And now we'll scroll down in preview mode here and you will see that one, you see the excerpt there, you see the time that we chose for it. That's the excerpt. And you can actually, so the same thing, event, the time that we chose, the excerpt, and you can click on these, and that's how you get to the actual event. Now, these pages right here, I'll go out and edit, and you can see, so it's like in Classic Editor, like a blog post is, not in Fluid Engine. So you can edit this stuff. You can add, so you can click the pluses there and add another block above or below, and then you can drag it beside it. But you could add a picture if you wanted to. We'll just say let's go browse stock images, and then just let's add that mountain there. So we add that. And so you can see that there. And then, but you could also do stuff like you could drag it beside it. You could on the other side. But however, you can add just like you can on a blog post, but you can add all these different things. You can add a map. You could add another text block. You could add a button if you wanted it to be able people to like go to a registration page or something like that. But all that would be added within the event page there. Then you can save it. And this would be the only way right here that anybody would go. Like I told you that if you had the events page in the main navigation up here, you might want to choose one format for the events page. And if not, then you could just pick the first option, not worry about it. That's because like right here, they could go back to all events. It's not because I'm in preview, but yep. And so that's when they would see the list of events in a row. That's the only way they could get there if it's not in your main navigation. So, but that's pretty much all that there is to it. And you gotta, but you could do other things to the calendar, like you could put a shape block behind it or something like that to give it depth, add color, things like that. But that's really all there is to it, to getting a calendar with the events that you have on the calendar on your website. So if you found that helpful, please leave a like and subscribe. And if you'd like more videos like this one, and if you'd like me to build your Squarespace website for you, you can find my contact information in the description below.